At New York's JFK Airport, there's a hotel that's been at the top of every aviation enthusiast bucket list since it opened in 2019. But what's it like now as COVID restrictions lift? Is the iconic TWA Hotel what it once was? Keep watching to find out for yourself.
Hello, Jet Setters. I'm Jeb Brooks from greenergrass.com, coming to you from maybe the most jet-set spot around, the TWA Hotel. Let's check it out together.
The TWA Hotel is located just outside JFK's Terminal 5, so unless you're flying with JetBlue, Aer Lingus, Cape Air, Hawaiian, or TAP Air Portugal, you'll need to make your way over there, where the entrance to the hotel is nestled in the baggage claim area. And that probably means a ride on the Airtrain. You see, I'd arrived into Terminal 4 with Delta, so after a momentary distraction by this Asiana A350, I followed the signs, found the station, hopped on board, enjoyed some nice views of the airport action, stepped off, and within a few minutes was gazing at the iconic building. Opened in 1962, this building was designed by renowned architect Eero Saarinen for TWA as their JFK Terminal building. It closed in 2002 and remained shuttered until it was turned into the heart of the aptly named TWA Hotel. Saarinen, a Finnish-American, is also responsible for the design of Washington's beautiful Dulles Airport and the St. Louis Arch. Arriving at the hotel involves finding the well-labeled elevator and leaving present-day JetBlue for the 1960s. When you get upstairs, you're greeted by Howard Hughes' desk. There's also an overview of this renowned airline along with other historic artifacts. I was particularly drawn to the globe, which was used to plan routes all over the world. This unique tube contains the iconic hallway that's just so recognizable. It's a visceral space that's appeared in many movies, including one of my favorites, Catch Me If You Can. To me, it symbolizes the journey that air travel provides. The hallway delivers you directly into the breathtaking head house or terminal. This structure, completely devoid of right angles, is one of the most distinctive buildings I've ever encountered. Today, it serves as the heart of this hotel. Saarinen is said to have described the head house as being like the Leonardo da Vinci flying machine, and stepping outside makes the connection fairly obvious. Back inside, my favorite features by far are the split-flap displays made in Italy and meant to replicate the departure boards that were there when the building operated as a terminal. They remind me of the board at Frankfurt Airport today. Now, the space operates as equal parts food hall, hotel lobby, and what amounts to JetBlue's only lounge. During my stay, there were many people sleeping in inopportune places at inconvenient times. People, I guess, who were waiting for flights in the nearby Terminal 5, and let's face it, many of us have been there before. After check-in, I headed upstairs to see my room. And my room, a king with a runway view, is one of 512 spread across two symmetrical buildings flanking the head house. It's spare and fills its role as an airport hotel beautifully. As the only hotel operating within the boundaries of JFK, it's truly designed with short-term travelers in mind. That said, the real thrust of the TWA Hotel experience is the 1960s and its on-airport vibes. I mean, look at these views. It's possible to sit in your bed all day and just watch airplanes come and go. Although the rooms don't need much in the way of amenities, it will be nice when the minibars are filled with overpriced snacks and drinks again. The bathroom is pretty sparse, but again, what do you really need from an airport hotel like this? There is plenty of meeting space, so maybe some people stay longer than 24 hours, but for me, it was just fine. The hotel's designers spent a lot of money on windows. I could hear almost nothing from the airport despite our proximity. That said, it seems like they skimped on the internal noise deadening. From about 4:30 onward, I could hear alarms going off in neighboring rooms as guests woke up for their flights. To me, though, this hotel is all about its details. There's so much to love about this space, both as an aviation enthusiast and a person fascinated by the past. Around every corner, well, I guess there aren't any corners since there are no right angles. So around every curve, you can find another nod to TWA's history.
Really loving the atmosphere here. It's very appropriate to sort of what it is. It's a historic. It's a reflection back to a time gone by.
As at most hotels, COVID has temporarily reduced services here, and despite my lunchtime arrival, I struggled to find something I wanted to eat. There is a food hall downstairs with several options, but nothing appealed to me, and that's on me, of course. The main restaurant, the Paris Cafe, currently operates on a minimal schedule. It wasn't open during my stay. The Connie, the bar located inside the 1958 Lockheed Constellation parked just outside the hotel, was also closed during my stay. The Sunken Lounge, inside the lobby area here, served food and drinks, but not until later in the afternoon. I eventually realized I could head upstairs to the pool deck for a bite. And what a great idea that was. Unfortunately, between my hunger and the distractions from so much airfield action, I forgot to get footage of my chicken Caesar wrap to share with you. I'm sorry. Let's just say it was exactly what you'd expect from the pool bar at an airport hotel. It did the trick to tide me over for the next few hours while I was up close and personal with these jumbo jets. I even got to see the first A380 to visit New York in more than a year. What luck seeing this whale. With more than 90 airlines and nonstop access to all 6 inhabited continents, it's no wonder there's a lot to see here. Now, sitting up here does come at a cost. A reservation is recommended and an entry fee required. My visit, on a Tuesday, cost $25, but weekends can be up to $50. Check the website for the latest fees. I didn't mind paying the fee because of the front row seat it provided for all this access. Now, a bit of an editorial comment. I think it's important that travelers today exercise a bit of patience as the country opens back up. Of course, I was frustrated by the lack of food options in this hotel, but things are slowly reopening here in the United States, and getting everything back up and running fully is going to take some time. I happened to run into the new owner of several of the food venues here at the hotel during my stay, and she shared with me that they're working hard to reopen and get everything operating smoothly again, but it's going to take some time. From the interesting museum exhibits to the unmatched views of the airfield, once the food venues are operating fully, and I'm not sure when that's going to be, this is certainly a hotel that needs to top every aviation enthusiast's list. It's a convenient place to stay, either before an early morning flight or after a late night arrival, and it's a fantastic way to remember a bygone era. Between now and the next time, see you in the sky.